really want to focus on three things. Three of my top tips, per se, from this book and from my 20 years of experience working with folks on habit change. Now, habit change can be many things. It may be certain thought process that you need to change. It may be, well, my doctor says I need to quit smoking. It may be that your spouse says you need to lighten up on the drinking. It may be that the pandemic kind of made you tank a bit, right? I'm sure we all picked up some different habits along the way, and usually it was meant to be a coping skill, something that you felt like, this is giving me some kind of relief in this moment. It's giving me some kind of joy in this moment, and that's a good thing. It takes time to develop coping skills. It takes time to develop habits that serve us well. And usually with the best of intention, something arises where you started partaking in it, and then all of a sudden, it just kind of went awry. All of a sudden, that coping skill that made you feel good, that coping skill that gave you that temporary relief or pleasure has now taken a turn. And now it's kind of now inviting you to make a change and let go of it. It's kind of a bummer, right? It's like these things that were like, this feels so good, or and I'll share some lovely examples for myself, my own journey, but these things that feel so great that then feel so not great. So you kind of can feel a little stuck in that loop. So here, let's get to some tips. Let's get to the tips. All right. 1, be yourself. Know who you are. In the spiritual community, you're often more, I'd like to say, more aware, more conscious. You're really eyes open to what's happening. It's not so easy to just look the other way. And you may be able to for a while, but as you know, if you do any kind of yoga, meditation, prayer, any of these types of things, you will receive that inner wisdom. You will receive kind of what I say is like, it's knocking on your noggin. It's like, please make that change. And most of us kind of know the changes we need to make, but it's scary. It's overwhelming. It's another thing to do, right? So we may put it off. But what happens? The knocking gets louder. The challenge gets bigger. So I really invite you in, if there's something that's knocking for you, to really open the door and invite it in. And know that it won't be that scary with the small steps that I'll invite you to take. Sound good? Yeah.